Hello and welcome to another After Effects tips and tricks video. I'm Caleb Shockley, and today we're going to be going over 8 things After Effects users should know. So these are a few tips and tricks, obviously, that I have learned in my After Effects using. So let's get into the list. Number 1, save frame as a Photoshop layer. So here I'm starting out with this nice, kind of simple composition. So if you wanted to save this as a picture, you could save it as a Photoshop layer. So if you went up into composition, save frame as Photoshop layer, then you could save it as a Photoshop project, I guess. So like if you're more comfortable making things in After Effects like a logo or something, then you could automatically save that as a Photoshop layer and then save it as a picture directly through Photoshop with much better quality. Number 2, the center mouse button acts as the hand tool. So if you're kind of zoomed in and maybe you're doing some roto work, you're probably going to be switching out between H and G several times. H so you can move around throughout your layer, and G so you can then create your mask. But something that's easier, so you don't have to be constantly tapping the keys on the keyboard, is that you can click the middle part of your mouse and it'll automatically select the hand tool, and then you can just move around without having to switch keys at all. And once you release, you're automatically back into whatever you were last using. Number 3, different setups, and by that I mean the different workspaces. So over here at the top you've got a workspace panel. I am currently using effects, the effects panel, and there's all these different ones. Normally you've just got it on standard, which is this, but I changed to effects a little bit ago, and I moved everything around, so I've got all these different layers in the exact places that I want them, which is a good thing. Number 4, the squiggle line is a shortcut for full screen. If you are in any of these windows and you hover over it and you press the little squiggly line, it'll make it full screen. You press it again and it's not. So if you want to view like your project, you can view it here in full screen, much bigger. Or if you have a bunch of different layers here and you don't feel like scrolling, then you can just go full screen. Number 5, the composition mini flowchart. And what that is that if you're in, say, this composition, which is the yellow pentagon layer, and you don't know what composition you started out on, then you can click on this and it'll show you the flow of your work. Went from TNT to purple to the yellow composition, and you can also press tab to get there. Number 6, the right click. If you are anywhere on your in your workspace and you right click, it'll pull something up. For here it's import, new composition, and here you can do a new layer. Go to composition settings, that same thing here. This is just a really good tool so that you don't want to have to go up to this top bar here. Now sometimes you might want to do that so you can get all the options that you need, but this is a really quick access that I use a lot, especially if I'm creating just a solid. Number 7, the align window. So if I go into here, so this is the yellow pentagon, and as you can see it's not currently in the center of the screen. Well, what if I want it to be in the center? All I would have to do is go up to this align window and click horizontal center alignment. I can do right alignment, left alignment, center, you can do vertical, you can do a bunch of different alignments so you can get it exactly where you want. And if that's not there, you can go to Window and click Align. And last but not least, number 8, user presets. Now, as you know, here in effects and presets, you have all your effects, and then you have animation presets, and you have a bunch of presets, and these presets are the ones that you have either downloaded or the default ones that automatically come with After Effects. And then, as you can see, I've got a folder right underneath it that says user presets, and if I click on that, I've got all these different presets that I created by myself. So I'm going to go into this composition, and I'm going to drop on my newly created one, cell, which I made for this video. So as you can see, what it is the cell pattern and the curves put together. So how you would make that is you would go in to you would make a composition, and you would apply certain effects on, and then you could select them all, go down to effects and presets, click create new animation preset, and then you go to wherever you would find the Adobe folder, Adobe, and then you would go to After Effects, go to user presets, you would name it whatever you want to, and just give it untitled, and then you click save, load, and bam, there you go, you've got your own user preset. See, there it is, untitled, the one that I just created. So that is 8 things that I believe After Effects users should know. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, like this video, and leave a comment on maybe things that you know about After Effects that you believe that people should know, and just things in this video that maybe you thought were useful. Again, thank you for watching. I really hope that this video helped. I hope that you will go into your next project with more After Effects knowledge. Again, this is Caleb Shockley. Keep on filming, everybody.